Battle control terminated.
Welcome to the Demogorgon Deathzones Extra Tip guide. This is a guide that builds on the previous Pounce guide I made before. This guide will teach you how to be more aggressive with your Pounce by abusing survivors' restricted movement in certain scenarios. This is not only exclusive to Demogorgon, someone like Deathslinger, Hillbilly and Huntress can also abuse this, but for different reasons. In this guide I'll be covering closed death zones, open death zones and semi-open death zones. That is just a term I made up by the way for the video for it all to make sense. Closed death zones are where the survivors have no way of dodging your Pounce, unless they have dead hard. You find these types of zones in loops primarily like the scatter walls, the bus, the long passage on the swamp and many more. Any loop that has a pallet or had a pallet are essentially also a closed death zone. For instance, on Coalwood Farm, if the survivors run in between this hay bale and the wall, then there's no way for them to dodge once they have got in there. It is essentially a free hit. Open death zones are where survivors have some to heavily restrict their movement. You find these in the open in between objects like trees, rocks and walls. It's a really good idea to recognize these Pounce opportunities when they occur, as they can help you land an early Pounce. For instance, in this scenario, Tap is going to be stuck in between this rock and trees on one side and two trees on the other side, which makes it easier for you to predict where he's going to dodge. Remember, Demogorgon has quite a wide hit detection, which makes him great for these kind of Pounces. Semi-open death zones are where the survivor has little restricted movement to some. These are when the survivors are passing a single object like a wall, a rock or a tree. These are the hardest by far to hit and requires a lot of timing, and for the survivor to make some mistakes as well. However, they can still provide an opportunity to land a Pounce early on in the chase. That was all for that extra tip guys. Next I will be looking into Pounces and elevations more. As this guy pointed out in the chat, his name is like Sodnor or something, I can't pronounce that, forgive me. You're actually able to Pounce further with a Pounce from an elevation, so there is potential to use it to catch up to survivors, like here when I used it to catch up to the survivor using ballast landing. But I will need to do some more research because there's also some restrictions to it. But thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed this extra tip guide. Bye.